preparation. What do I do when I am ready to travel? The first thing you want to do is contact your manager and let them know that you want to travel. Order your leads. As soon as you figure out where you're going to go, where you're going to travel, the second thing you want to do immediately is go online and apply for your non-resident license. Keep in mind that some states also require a fraternal license too, which is important if you're riding Forester since they are a fraternal organization. The next thing you want to do is to get your state-specific applications and forms ready. If you plan to ride Old Mutual, be sure your interest rates are updated because those occur the first day of every month, so make sure you're ready in that respect. The next thing you want to do is get organized. You want to make sure you have in your briefcase all your forms. I keep all of my forms together, alphabetical order as far as my supplemental forms. I keep them in my briefcase. I've got my laptop there. I've got my power cords, my charger, my cell phone charger. All of that is packed in my briefcase. And then the next thing you want to do is as soon as you get your leads, you want to determine what are your travel days going to be. Are you going to travel Friday, work all day Saturday and Sunday, come back on Monday, which is what most of our agents do. Some agents do a little differently. Some of them actually will work Sunday and Monday. Some will work Thursday and Friday. That's up to you. You just determine when you're going to work, schedule and draw out your appointment, and then print your leads out and start making your appointments 48 hours beforehand. You can typically meet with clients anywhere from 10 to 12 appointments a day. The next thing you want to remember is to book your appointments every hour on the hour, depending on where you're going. Now, if you're going to LA, for example, you may want to stretch that time. But generally speaking, you want to book your appointments every hour on the hour. And I was talking with Ralph Simpson recently, and he was telling me one of the reasons for his success is he started actually booking every half hour. Now let me explain. What happens when you get enough leads, your number one goal is to go through and completely fill your schedule. Book 20 appointments, 25 appointments, and then start booking them on the half hour. That way, if you have no-shows or some cancellations, you've got plenty of other appointments already scheduled to take their place. There's nothing worse than having downtime for an agent when you're out of town there to work. So it's always keep in mind, more sales, more appointments equals more money and more families protected. If you can't make all your appointments, I'd rather have that problem than to not have enough appointments. You may have to skip some, juggle them, call them back later, call them back the next time. The next thing you want to do is to take your schedule that you have drawn out and attach each of your lead sheets behind that with the applicable appointment times written on each at the top. I'll generally write at the top of my lead sheet Saturday 10:30 a.m. or Sunday 7:30. Make sure you write a.m. because if you have an a.m. appointment, you know, it's been known that agents forget, is it 7:30 a.m., is it 7:30 p.m.? So make sure you write that and attach that to your calendar. And then also remember, take all of your leads with you, just in case you need to make more appointments when you're there. Even go by some drive-bys if necessary. And it's amazing how many agents have been able to make some more appointments once they get to their hotel room. And another little tip you want to keep in mind is that when you get to your hotel room, try using that local telephone. Call from the local number at the hotel, and a lot of times you'll get more people that will answer their phone because they have no idea. Sometimes when we're calling out of state, they don't recognize that number, but if it's a local number, you'll be surprised how many more people will pick up the phone, and you may be able to book yourself 2, 3, or 4 more appointments. Whenever you're preparing to go, once you have 15 appointments, now it's time to book your travel.